Why is sugar sweet? This is a question which many people wonder but cannot answer due to their lack of knowledge of the chemistry behind white sugar. Common table sugar is chemically called sucrose and is formed from glucose and fructose, two simple sugars. Sucrose is a carbohydrate made up of two monosaccharides, glucose and fructose, and therefore is defined as a disaccharide. The chemical formula for sucrose is C12H22O11, which means there are 12 separate carbon molecules, 22 hydrogen molecules, and 11 oxygen molecules for each sucrose compound. To explain the composition of sucrose, I will be using lollies of different colour, not only because it will be easier to visually explain, but also because they are deliciously sweet. I will be using toothpicks as bonds. Note that the lollies are out of proportion. Firstly, I started with carbon because it is a central atom and is also number 1 carbon in the glucose chain. All of these carbons have 4 valence electrons, leaving room for the bonding of 4 more atoms, and in most cases this is a bond to another carbon as well as a hydroxide and 2 hydrogens. Glucose forms a hexagonal ring due to a process called ring closure. Secondly, the fructose molecule was started from connecting a carbon to the hydroxide of the number 6 carbon atom. The fructose molecule forms a pentagonal ring structure using the same process as glucose, whereby an OH group attacks the double bond of the carbon 6, and the bond breaks, and the hydrogen from the OH group attaches to the oxygen that was in the carbonyl group to make a new OH group, and this closes the ring of the sugar. The process of how glucose and fructose are formed to make sucrose is called dehydration synthesis. From the name, it is evident that the water is lost in this process, and this is shown with this visual aid. As the fructose molecule comes closer, the two OH molecules interact and form H2O. This water molecule then leaves the compound as a result of dehydration synthesis. Sucrose is found in basically every modern-day junk food at local stores, such as soft drinks, lollies, cookies, and surprisingly, McDonald's. As well as junk food, sucrose is also naturally found in all fruits and vegetables as a product of photosynthesis. So whether we like it or not, it is pretty hard to get away from it. This is why the compound sucrose is personally important to me, because without it, I doubt I would be alive.